Hello, my name is Piet Grobler and I'm a picture book illustrator, South African who lives in Portugal now. I illustrated this book written by John Agard. It's called Mr. Coyote's Soundbite. It's a lovely story about the animals, many of them including Mr. Coyote, and also some earth goddesses that attended a conference about the state of the earth and about the fact that humans are neglecting the earth. So I'm going to show you today how to draw Mr. Coyote and perhaps also a tree, because there are wonderful trees in this book and it is about forests and about nature. So let's draw Mr. Coyote. I'm going to use a piece of brown paper. It's part of an envelope. It's not necessary to use very expensive materials. I'm going to use this marker. I always like to start with the head of the animal, like that. I'm giving a pointy snout and a smiling face, because Mr. Coyote is not an angry coyote. A coyote is something like a fox or a jackal. Also, take note that I keep it fairly simple. I only give him 3 fingers and roughly 3 toes, because we want to cut this out afterwards. That's the way that I made these illustrations. I made drawings on top of pieces of paper and then I cut them out and made a collage. So his other hand, and of course, quite important to show a coyote's tail. And then his long ears. And then coyotes have slightly cunning eyes, so therefore I do it like that, but make some lashes in order for him not to look too angry or mean. He's a friendly guy. So I'm going to make a few stripes like that to indicate his hairs. And then I'm going to dress Mr. Coyote in really bright colors. Let's give him a vest. Let's make it a check vest like that. Mr. Coyote lives in a very hot country, and therefore he loves to wear his Bermuda shorts and a vest or a t-shirt. So let's make him a jolly outfit like that. And then I think I'm going to use some yellow just to give a little bit of indication of his color. There we go. And then we can cut it out. All of you can cut out, so I'm not going to show you all of that, just a little bit. Cut out on the lines until you've cut out the entire coyote, and then you can stick it onto a piece of white paper to finish your picture. And so forth. You can all do that, that's not difficult. But I'd like to show you how I make trees, because I find that a very nice part of the illustrations of this book is to make the trees. As you can see, I really love to make a mess and go about it quite roughly. I could even give it more character by making some dots. Okay, and of course then we need trunk of the tree, like that. This I can easily cut out. And you can decide on the shape afterwards. Nothing is too important as long as you are having fun and as long as you are telling a story. I'm going to make a tree with a round shape, but of course in the rainforest we have palm trees, high trees, short trees, shrubs, ferns, every kind of thing that you can think of. As you can see right next to Mr. Coyote, it's really becoming a nice picture, a nice scene there. Okay, thanks a lot. Go and have a look at the book and see more trees. See if you can copy some of the trees that I've made in the end papers of the book. As you can see, I've done them all with markers and with bright colors.